Sorry about that. You'd think that when someone calls you from an unknown number 4 times, that it would be an important call and that something urgent was going on. Instead, it was someone delivering food to my house saying, "I'm here delivering food." Not "Where's your house?" Not "I can't find you. I'm lost." But "I'm here. I've left the food by the door." That was it. That was the call that took that it needed four calls for that. Clearly, somebody does not value these Celtics post games. That's all I can tell you. All right, back to where we were going through the Celtics spots. Where I was talking about the bench, the Celtics bench, tremendous tonight. As I said, Grant Williams best game as a Celtic. I tweeted out tongue in cheek. If you can't tell on Twitter, sometimes it's hard to tell sarcasm on Twitter. Just ask Marco Rubio. That a GM should watch that Celtics game tonight and then offer the Celtics a lot for Grant Williams. I'd love to see the Celtics part with Grant Williams in a trade and get some value for him because I don't think he fits on this team at all. But he did give the Celtics a huge lift tonight with those 17 points and 3 3-pointers. Rob Williams, again, really good effort off the bench tonight. The -6 and the plus-minus does not tell the story, as it rarely does with Rob Williams. 7 boards, 10 points, 3 blocks in 23 minutes. 4 or 5 from the floor, continues to be one of the most efficient field goal shooters in the NBA. Jeff Teague, excellent tonight. Continuing a streak of really good games. He had 14 points, 4 assists, only turned the ball over once, which is a really good number for him. And 6 of 7 from the floor, including a big floater down the stretch. So Jeff Teague coming up big. And then Peyton Pritchard hit 2 threes, 3 or 4 from the floor. 10 points. Would like to see Pritchard get some more shots off the board because he's such a good 3-point shooter, but that will come in time. So the Celtics bench, I mean, really, like you said, you got, I can't do this math that quickly. Let's see here. 20, 34 plus 17 is 44, 52. I'm just going to say 52. I'm not going to do math. So again, great game from the Celtics bench. So what I said before the break, before I was interrupted with a very important phone call, that wasn't important at all. Why have the Celtics won these 4 games? What's different? Especially considering you haven't gotten any of these wins hasn't been, Brown, Tatum, and Kemba all played tremendous in the same game. So maybe it's spreading the ball around more. Maybe it's playing more of a team basketball game as opposed to hero ball, as opposed to I have to put Tatum, I have to put the whole load on my shoulders, or Brown has to put the whole load on my shoulders. Play the hot hand. Play to the team's strengths. Put guys in the right position. Don't feel like you have to force things, and suddenly you got a nice little win streak going. So maybe that's what the Celtics have to do going forward, is not say, hey, Tatum, Brown, Kemba, if you guys all don't put up 20 plus, we're not going to win. I think that it's a hard task to pull off night in, night out. But if you were able to get one of these guys that the Celtics have been rumored in trade talks for, Nikola Vucevic, a Aaron Gordon, Jeremy Grant, John Collins, any of those guys, even an Andre Drummond, just adding to the depth of the team should make that easier to say, no more hero ball. Let's play. It's a team game. Let's play team ball. And then the Celtics could find more success within themselves. The defense still needs to be cleaned up. Outside of the fixing things from a trade perspective, which the Celtics, in my mind, still need to do, giving up 70 points and a half to this Toronto team is just horrendous. It got better in the second half, but Celtics give up far too many quarters or halves where they give up just way too many points. And that's something that they can fix internally. This team, I've been through the roster many times on this show. The team's roster isn't fantastic, but it's not all that different from last year's team, especially defensively. And last year's team was very good defensively. So it's an effort thing. It's a scheme thing. And the Celtics need to find themselves. Obviously, when Marcus Smart comes back, that will help. That won't solve everything. So there's some defensive issues the Celtics coaching staff need to spend their week off figuring out. But got to win 4 games in a row going into the All-Star break, as we'll see a couple of Celtics in action on All-Star Sunday. Jason Tatum will be on Team Kevin Durant. Jaylen Brown will be on Team LeBron James, so they will be facing off against each other. They'll also be competing against each other in the 3-point competition that is right before the game. So I will do some all-star post-game, maybe some 3-point contest post-game. I won't just leave you hanging for a week. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Remember to give me a thumbs up or a like. Remember to comment. I'll comment back. Subscribe. Tell people to watch the show. I don't care who you tell. Just tell them. And I will be back on Sunday with a special all-star edition of me doing post-game, because that's the new name of the show until I change it again. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday evening. I will see you on All-Star Sunday.